Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome to your members only reading. And I'm going to do a divine masculine and a divine feminine overall chakra energy check-in. Now, before we start, I am probably going to share that I pre-recorded this a while back and I felt it be purposeful to share it now rather than earlier for you guys. And a lot of upheaval around the emotions might have happened about in the last 3 weeks, I would say. Why is that relevant? It's because you are continuing to heal, because you're continuing to breathe love into every aspect of your life. You're coming into this sense of integrity and wholeness and respect for yourself, and you're honoring your physical, emotional, and mental bodies and your spiritual purpose. So let's delve straight into the root chakra for the feminines. Is we have got the Hierophant. Now, I was thinking to myself, do I go crown down or do I do root chakra up? So the reason that we've got the Hierophant right now isn't because maybe it is connected to the root chakra, but it's also, I feel it's definitely connected to the crown chakra. Because this is what I was saying earlier, when we're around the sacral and root chakra, healing areas in ourselves that have been neglected for years, this is the source to this crown chakra, to the higher enlightenment. So the more you're able to ground yourself in these energies, the more you're able to solidify where you are and heal those aspects that weren't stable, that weren't safe, that weren't secure, and you're able to come back into yourself. This is where we're feeling it's interconnected with the crown chakra. And so the crown chakra for me, especially around the Hierophant energy, is asking you to really pour into what are your traditional beliefs? What are the belief systems? Maybe you were brought up in religion, and maybe you have to usher in the guidance way more around the healing that you need. And it might mean that you're probably considering going to a specific coach or a Reiki healer or a type of master. And it could even be in a spiritual realm too. You might be asking your ancestors for a lot more help. You may be asking your archangels for a little bit more guidance around this root chakra, crown chakra energy. So let's have a look what we've got for the divine masculines. Again, I'm not going to declare whether it's a root or crown, but I feel these first two cards are going to usher in the guidance towards what we've got for the rest of the reading. So we've got this level of unease. I wish I knew where we're starting, crown or root, but this hasn't really given me any clarity. This unease card is an extra card from this tarot creator. And what I'm seeing with this card of unease is it's almost as if the masculines are looking on the past version of themselves, looking at this version of themselves where they don't even recognize who they are anymore. And this is what I'm saying. I feel it's more root and crown. I don't know. Maybe the second card will give us some clarity in terms of what type of card that this is assigned to. Because again, I'm feeling that when the divine masculines feel ungrounded, feel financially unstable, feel uprooted, that causes this level of unease in this energy, that causes this level of dismay, and they're not able to recognize who they are. And this means that they're not recognizing their soul path, their soul mission, their higher purpose is what I'm seeing. So maybe we'll get some clarity. Is this the third eye chakra or is this the sacral chakra? Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm guessing this is more aligned from the crown down. So yes, this Hierophant for the Divine Feminines was in relation to their root chakra, but it also means that they're taking their time through these downloads. And I heard something today, and they said that society doesn't give enough permission for rest. Like society does not give enough permission to rest. It's always hustle, it's always busy, it's always grind. And like having this type of energy around the third chakra, I feel that when you're in rest, that isn't really rest. And what I mean by that is for those of you who are connected to this community, there aren't that many of you, and I'll admit, yes, I do want to grow this community, but there is a few of you for a reason because you are here for a soul heightened mission. And I'm not saying that lightly. I'm not saying that to amuse you. I'm saying that because I feel that there is these types of energies who are aligning with this membership who are way more powerful and purposeful. Like, whatever you're touching, it's not just turning to gold and glitter and rainbows, it's turning to this huge new dimension. Like, you're not just changing this world, you're changing a whole new dimension. And this is what I'm feeling when you're getting the downloads around the crown chakra. It's almost like you need that extra rest. You're feeling extra fatigued. And then because it's coming so quickly in the third eye, it's almost like, well, I don't know how to I'm not given any permission or I'm not privy to any information of how I can ground this vision into reality. You're not meant to know yet. But the Chariot card and the Hierophant, two major arcanas in the crown and the third eye, are working with one another in a healthier way so you can be in a pure energy to transmute what your purpose is, if this makes sense. This is pretty awesome. So let's have a look at the third eye chakra for the Divine Masculines, the Nine of Wands. So there is this confusion, there is this perseverance. It's almost as if the feminine are feeling uncertain about which direction they need to head in, well, the Divine Masculines are coalescing and mirroring this type of energy as well. I find it really interesting that this Nine of Wands, very interesting that this Nine of Wands isn't plugged in. This lamp is not plugged in, but yet there's light. Like, how amazing is that, right? It's not a case of the lights are off, no one's home. I feel that this is the third eye manifestation. This is the third eye enlightenment. Like, the more and more you're going into spirituality, feminines, the more and more you're honoring your own journey and you're allowing your masculines to go through their own journey. This is so beautiful because it's saying they're not even plugged into the divine and they're getting these downloads. So they're feeling uneasy, they're feeling uncertain, but that means that what you're doing right now is intentionally for your highest good, feminines, for your purpose to ascend. And as you're doing that, the masculines are awakening, but they're also doing their own thing and having their own journey. But I feel like the reason that they're persevering is because you haven't given up on them. You know how when somebody believes in you, yeah, it's great to believe in yourself, but when somebody really believes in you, it's like having a teacher who, encouraged you when you were painting or doing music or writing or anything. I remember a teacher saying to me in high school, none of you are going to fail my class. None of you are going to fail my exam. And that was the first time that I knew that a teacher believed in me because I didn't even believe in myself. And that was the highest grade I achieved throughout my tests, throughout my exams of that year. And so what I'm seeing here is this Nine of Wands, perseverance, is you believing in the connection, you believing in yourself enough to believe in them, and they know that it's motivating them to go further forward. Divine Feminines, what's happening in the throat chakra, the King of Swords. Now, this reminds me of like a falcon or an osprey, or if you're seeing like majestic birds at this time, this is a very important indicator for you to continue to honor your voice, continue to honor what is being brought through you to you, and then what you need to share with others. I always say to my family and friends, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes when they send me a message, and like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but they send me a message and I'm like, it wasn't you, that was my divine masculine. Like I know as if I can just replace their name and it would have been my divine masculine send that. You know what I mean? And that's the type of conversation and communication that is coming to you, not only in the astral realm, not only towards your third eye, as you're going through these vast, vast downloads into your chakra. I'm seeing here that it's almost as if, like, look, we've got the little mouse whispering to the horse, and it's the downloads. It's the downloads that are giving you the information to say, I know the key, I know the answer, and you just need to listen and you just need to persevere. But what your understanding, feminines, is you're going to get messages from other people and you're going to be the facilitator of a message that other people need to hear. So honor that in your throat chakra. What about the divine masculines? We've got the Eight of Swords. This type of communication is very much a disarray type of energy. Like it just feels like, you see how there are clouds all along the sky and it seems dreary and depressing and grieving type of energy, but they hold the scissors to cut on their heart space. So the divine masculines in this Eight of Swords energy around their throat chakra is they are blocking themselves from communicating how they truly feel. And that isn't just about honoring the love and the space between the both of you. It is about honoring and entrusting themselves that they can make a good decision, having the ability to cut the cords with those who aren't in alignment with their, and I'm saying like the soul voice. It's not just the human voice. This is what I was saying about the King of Swords for the feminines is sometimes you're speaking on behalf of ascended masters, on behalf of the archangels. Now, the divine masculines aren't really able to connect to that deeper spiritual level just yet. But because they're not able to do that, they're struggling to speak up, whereas you feminines are encouraged. The more you do speak up, the more you do communicate in a very intentional, purposeful way, it's actually helping unlock the masculines' journey, and we saw that around this Nine of Swords perseverance card. It doesn't matter what you do and how far you are in this world, you are coming together to amalgamate, alchemize this energy between the both of you. So let's have a look at the heart chakra for the divine feminines. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I'm seeing very much you continuing to make progress around the projects, around the projects and challenges that have arisen around your current reality, and it's keeping you occupied in the heart space. I feel like this isn't something that is draining you or distracting you. It's more so you're doing work and you're keeping busy and you're continuing on your soul path purpose. Because look at these symbols, like it's because you're honoring that this is your soul mission, this is your heart's mission. And what I'm seeing here is you're not working hard for the sake of working hard and following the societal ways of working and overworking. You're actually being diligent and honoring the way you work, how hard you work, but in a very authentic spiritual way. So, because you've got these downloads through the Hierophant, through the Chariot, through honoring your voice, you're able to speak up when it matters the most, and you're able to work and pull back your energy because you've built this level of discernment. And as soon as I said that, it's 11:11 on the clock. So, you knowing, what works for my human self right now, what works for spirituality. It's almost as if taking the example of me doing readings on some day and not doing readings on another, doing readings on one part of the day and then not another. That's allowing me to tap into how do I work, in which way do I work, and how am I honoring the truth that I need to pursue, right? How is this action purposeful? That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. How am I acting intentionally with my divine purpose? What's going on for the heart chakra for the masculines? The beautiful card. Now, are you kidding me? I've never seen these two cards together. Like, this symbol has not come up in any other cards on the divine feminine. This is why I love doing member readings. The divine feminine, you have the blueprint. You have the blueprint. You have the key. You have been honoring. And it's so funny because like this feminine's like stamp here, stamp here, stamp here, stamp here, stamp, 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 because you're doing what you love. So other people might be like, wow, you work really hard. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm doing what I love. Like if you're in that place, it's just place your hand on your heart because this is the heart chakra energy. Like how beautiful are we able to see and know that on this earth we're able to do what we love. And even if it's just 10% of the time, even if it's 40% of the time, we're still able to say part of us as doing what we love, even if it's a small percentage. So as the feminines are dancing on this stamp, going, I have enough, I'm going to give more, I'm going to give more. And when your cup is full, you're able to give more. And the masculine's heart space is etched. Look at the divine masculine looking at this pentacle, looking at the ace of pentacles. It's like this shining energy. And I feel like behind closed doors is the feminine's going. And so what I'm seeing for the abundance around this Ace of Pentacles for the divine masculine is like everything you touch, feminines. What did I say earlier? Everything you touch not only turns to gold and glitter and rainbows, but the divine masculine sees that. Like they don't just see all these images as one thing, they see that one thing as all of the images. What a profound message to come through right there. Like, how beautiful is that? Look how it's surrounded by roses. Look how gorgeous this energy is. It's because you are tapping into this all auspicious divine abundance and you don't even know it. And that's not saying you're not appreciating it. It's saying that the divine masculines appreciate it a lot. So during this whole energy, even though you're focusing on yourself and you're cultivating your own sense of abundance and you're working on your own journey, the divine masculine sees it. They feel it. That is an awesome message. What have we got around the solar plexus chakra? You're taking action because you're loving. You are kind. You are generous. You're taking action around this solar plexus chakra because you know in your gut you are right about this connection. You know that when you are in this harmonious, peaceful, tranquil state, that's when you're creating all of these beautiful realities. that is when you're coming into the onus of seeing the divine masculine in you, seeing how this union has always been within you. And I've just been getting a lot of messages lately of, I trust you. I trust us. I trust our connection. I trust our union. I'm not waiting because it's unconditional love. It's happening now. This unconditional love has no conditions on us being in physical union in this lifetime, and it will happen. It will happen. It's meant to happen. It's destined to happen. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep loving myself and looking at myself and adoring and respecting and honoring myself. And in turn, when I'm doing that, I'm doing that for us. I'm doing that because you live in me and I live in you. And I want to honor this connection through this level of unconditional love. What's going on for the divine masculines? The Seven of Swords. This is not what they're mirroring. This is where the separation is necessary for the divine masculines. Because if the divine feminines are in this state of harmony, if they're in this state of unity and love, where the divine masculines are setting themselves up for a fall, setting themselves up for a lesson that needs to happen. Divine is intervening. So they may be overworking, they may be overstimulated, they may be attuned to many, many distractions. And it's really funny because what I found, I've never really seen this before, but we've got a mouse here. That sword is supposed to be here so the mouse can take the next step. But the bigger hair has actually taken the mouse's sword away. So it's the masculines in both of these scenarios who are tripping themselves up. Are you overworking? Are you overstimulated? Are you distracted? Are you succumbing to these? Are you actually acknowledging the karmic lessons? Because otherwise, you're going to have to go back to square one, masculines. Sacral chakra for the divine feminines. We've got the Three of Cups. Now, I really do like this Three of Cups because what we're seeing in this Three of Cups is, oh, a big ringing in my ear. You're honoring your relationships, feminines. You're honoring your relationships. You're honoring each and every area of relationships. And you're honoring the relationship to yourself. You're honoring relationships with your family, even if they're not blood. And you're honoring relationships that are going to enhance your connection with spirit. So it's almost like you're connecting with others who are highly spiritual. So that's pretty awesome. The sacral chakra around the masculines is the King of Cups. Now, I really do like this card. It's one of the most positive cards that the divine masculine have got in their reading thus far because it's not been very positive. But what I'm seeing here is the King of Cups is honoring their emotions. As you feminines might have gone through the series of healing around the sacral and the root chakra, as we mentioned earlier, it's connected to your crown. This very much is the masculines having the ability to honor the free flow of emotions, honor the free flow of what is coming up for them. And that's where I think that Seven of Swords is coming up to trip them up in a healthy way, in a good way, because then they can come back to their emotions and actually delve deeper into healing this sacral, intimate, creative energy that they do need to heal, especially if masculines have got mother wounds. For the root chakra for the feminines, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. I do like this card because it's saying that you are owning your own path, your own journey. You are honoring the pace that is taking you to get wherever. And it's almost like I get that even personally. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know what the next 5 steps are. And I don't need to know at this time because I've lessened the need to stranglehold control. But now what I'm able to do is trust and honor where I'm at, knowing that I can create the future in this very moment and align myself to purposeful action. So when you're having this Knight of Pentacles, it's saying, what does my root chakra need? What does my sacral chakra need? What does my solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra need? What do I need? Where do I need to go at this time? How can I honor the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me today? And it's bringing you back to honoring your current state of awareness, heightening your energies, and really bringing in this sense of hopefulness, this love, this tranquility. So you're able to make moves in a purposeful way, right? And that's actually the stability, security, and commitment that you're giving to yourself. For the root chakra, for the divine masculines, we have the Ten of Swords. This is very much this third chakra, which was the solar plexus energy. That's what I said. Like, this is the only good thing to come out of the divine masculines reading, bar the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel that's more mirroring the divine feminine. This is the only good thing to come out of this energy because it's the sacral chakra that is in between these two lessons, the lessons of self-sabotage, the lessons of running away, of not honoring how deep and how emotional and how worthy you actually are, masculines. So there is this death and destruction and transformation around the root chakra where you need to be in this honoring of your stability around your finances, your stability around your home, your stability around your career, around relationships, around honoring your emotions. And these are the types of energies that are coming up for you, and they will continue to come up for you if you haven't put in these processes to heal, to fully heal, and to fully honor yourself. At the back of the deck, we have this Knight of Wands energy. And I feel that it's almost as if that how much are you honoring your playful nature, your passionate side, your creativity? So usually the Page of Wands is honoring play, and the Knight of Wands is all in, all out really quickly. And it's almost saying that, yes, you may be overworking, but are you actually honoring that work? Are you actually doing a service? What is the purpose behind it? And so that's what I feel is the overall energy for the masculines, because right now they're not giving themselves an opportunity to honor that. And it's causing them those Ten of Swords, this unease around the root and the crown chakra. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. It gave so many different messages that I didn't expect. So hit the like button and let me know in the comments box, and I'll speak with you all soon. Bye for now.